All right, so we are at my second favorite hunting spot. This is John Henry Holiday with Holiday's Red Dead Addiction. And we are at my second favorite hunting spot. My first favorite being Olagila Lake, if I'm saying that correctly. I am currently up here in the highlands of what is this? Amberino, and I am near the uh, the Farewell Shanty is where I'm near. So this is my favorite hunting spot, and sometimes I come up around here by the loft and come up this way. There's a little ravine you can come sneak back here. And the reason this is my second favorite hunting spot is it's always pretty consistent. I've got a little marker here. This is where you can find a moose pretty consistently. Almost every time you come up, there's always a moose there. When you come to the shanty, there's almost always a grizzly bear there. And if you put some bait, if you climb up on this big rock over here, throw some bait down, there's almost always some wolves that will come out from over here that you can get. And the pelts vary, but it seems like in about if you one out of every 3 hunting trips, you can get all perfect pelts from all this stuff. And the other thing I like about this up here is in this shanty, there's a little box in there, and every single time you have a gold nugget that respawns as well as a pocket watch, and I think there's something else to it. I don't remember what, but it is there every single time consistently. So if you're just there hunting, camping, rinse, repeat, that type of thing, you're going to get a gold nugget and a silver pocket watch or a platinum pocket, I don't remember which, every single time you're there. So kind of cool. Let's go see about the about looting that box and the grizzly bear first, and then maybe we'll see the moose on our way over to that. Let me see. Typically that moose is right. You can see where I've got the marker. So I prefer the Springfield rifle with the high velocity caliber bullet because I can take the scope in and out. Where with the sniper rifle you can. I don't see a moose over there, so sometime I would say the majority of the time there's a moose there. I think because the game's kind of had me spawn where I'm at. Maybe it's not there for that reason, but maybe let's go do some other stuff and come back around, and maybe that moose will be there then. So let's first go see about the cabin and a possible grizzly bear. So there's a little ravine over here I like to follow. Kind of sneak up on him if he's over there. Here it is. So make sure I've got full deadeye, full health in case I gotta fight this thing, which hopefully I don't. Typically I get to jump on him when I'm over here. It wasn't that long, I would say every time I get to jump on him until just recently that stupid bear got me. I don't hear him. I don't see him over there. Typically when you're about to this point, if he's there, he's gonna growl and come running out. Take it nice and slow. That's alright though, because we could still... We'll go over by this big rock, throw some predator bait down. I think we'll either draw him out or some wolves. There's the box I was talking about. Always full of treasure. Jewelry, that's what it was. So jewelry, pocket watch, gold nugget. Every single time you come back, it's always there. So you got that going for you. Alright, now I'm going to leave my horse here so he's protected. There's that big rock right over there. That's the best hunting spot right there, is that big rock. So I'm going to run over there. I'm going to throw some predator bait down. and see if we can't get some wolves or that bear or something to come out here. So let's get to the old satchel and find some predator bait. You know what I better do? I better musk up a little bit here. You know how it is. Put the cover scent on. So we're good that way. Let's go back in. Let's get some predator bait just in case. All right. Where's the predator bait? There it is. So I got 99 predator baits. Plenty of predator baits. So I'm gonna use a lot of it. Now, if you're doing this and you hear something growl, you better get up on top of that rock pretty quick. That's all I'm telling you right now. Just so you know. I don't want to hear no crying later. Oh my gosh, they came out and attacked me. Yeah, well, you were warned, man. You know what's up. So here we go. Put a bunch of predator bait around this big old rock. And see what happens. See, there's some of them big birds I was just talking about. It's a great place to get some birds, some feathers for your arrows. Alright, I'm going to do one more. I'm also watching that little map. Make sure there's no red dots popping up. I got my headphones on right now, so the sound isn't as good in these headphones, it seems like. Yeah, let's do one more, just in case. You guys know how it is around here. Satchel, pop, 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 and go down. The bait. Alright, we've baited this thing. Let me put one more on the other side just in case for that bear, too. He's over there somewhere. Alright, here we go. We are baited. I'd like to say that I am a master baiter. I get lots of bait down here, so I don't know. That's just a little joke. I'm being silly. You know how it is. I hope there's no young kids listening to this silly video. Now let's just hang out, see what happens, see what comes around. We got the predator bait laid out. We got the rifle. Yeah, I'm fully stocked with some Deadeye and energy. Let's do a little glass and see what we can find. Now, I like using these binoculars. You see, I didn't see that. There's a cheese ring-necked pheasant down there. Or Chinese ring pheasant. The binoculars will see things before I will, or chances are I won't see. There's stuff I won't see at all, but the binoculars will pick up and tell me. So I like glassing with the binoculars. And well, look what we have here. A 3-star moose. What did I just tell you guys? And now I just laid down all kinds of predator bait. So that moose hopefully will stay there for a little bit. Looks like we got a storm coming in. I'm going to go ahead and take that 3-star moose while I can. And we got him right there. So I'm going to hit that. And I got a perfect pelt moose. Let me get my horse. We're going to run down there and get that pelt before it starts rotting. I've done that before as well. I've got the moose and thought I had time to wait for some predators. And then after I got the predators, I went down there to get the moose, and guess what? This thing was rotten. I could no longer collect it. So we've got a 3-star moose here, guys. And it's again, I don't know, is it female that they don't have the horns, or is it just the time of year that they don't have the big moose antlers? I guess call them antlers, not horns. So we got that going for us. We got a perfect moose pelt, which is cool. Alright. Typically, I throw the bait on there, man. We normally get some predators popping out of there, but for whatever reason this time, nothing's happened. But we did get a nice big old moose. So let me see what happens when we hop back on here. Come on, Arthur, get up there. Quit goofing around. He likes to goof around sometimes. Get to the top of the rock. Here we go. Okay. Back to it. Let me throw some predator bait down here. Like I said, they can't get me up here. It's a perfect spot for ambush. So we're going to throw some more predator bait down. We got a little bit of weather rolling in too. Alright, I'll throw some on this side. Let's see what we can do. I'm standing off the edge. That's kind of cool, right? So let's go this way. Here's something. Sound like a big elk. You got the bait out. The horse is there. Of course, he'll run if something bad comes. Not worried about the horse. Horse takes care of himself. All I gotta do is try to distance myself from him to protect him, and he'll normally take care of himself pretty well. He'll jump off or run off. I mean, rather. So I'll throw some up here too. Just get that scent blowing across the top. Come on. Like I say, normally there's some wolves. I've actually, that guy on a horse riding along there, I've actually shot wolves chasing guys on horses on the on that trail right there, which is kind of cool. Doesn't look like that's going to happen this time. I'll give it a little bit longer, then I'm going to do a camp out, and we'll come back over again. Let me glass a little bit. Normally, if you're not getting anything, you set up camp, come back the next morning. Yeah, there's a big old elk over there. It's only a 1 star, though. I mean, at this point, I've got everything made that I want to get made. Black-tailed jackrabbit, that's kind of cool. It's a 3 star, but I don't need it right now. So, basically everything I'm doing right now is just to give the Pearson back at camp. And I enjoy hunting. It's one of my favorite parts of this game. What do we got up here? A bird. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, guys, so what is that? A horse. Oh, that's also, that's a 3 star elk. Now, the problem is I can't get another pelt. An elk pelt is a rolled pelt. It won't go on there with the moose. So I'm not going to take this elk because I got the moose on there. Things like a wolf, I would, because it will go underneath the elk or the moose pelt. You know what? Even if the bear were to come out, I don't think I would trade it for the perfect pelt. So I'm going to call this one quits. Maybe we'll come back and do another video over here. But right now I'm going to camp out and fast travel back to camp and give this over to Pearson. So till the next one, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care.